I was potting the plant in the kitchen sink, and a lot of dirt went down the drain. I was like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And then it got stuck and clogged. I was freaking out. It took like 20 minutes to get the sink unclogged. We worked it out though. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back. Welcome to, I'm Jasmine, I don't know. And I finally am doing my plant video because I have been really making a dent in my plant wish list lately. Is my camera lens foggy? Hold on. That's better. I've been making a dent in my plant wish list, and I was gonna do this video for Vlogmas, but then just never got around to it. But I recently have acquired and come into some new plants thanks to a friend, and it's finally just time to just talk about the plants, just update, life update. So first of all, I don't even know where to start because it's been so long since I've done a plant video, which I'm gonna link it. It should be coming out right now. And it's just been so long, but I'm gonna like unbox these plants and unwrap them or whatever. I don't know. It's just gonna be a plant video today. First of all, I got this plant stand for Christmas that I didn't know I needed. And what's crazy is that like people really love buying people plants. And I don't know what got me into plants, but there's something about nurturing. Oh my God. Is this struggling already? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me look into this. Aw. Okay, this is plant momming at its best. I'm like, I didn't know you were struggling, girl. I just repotted this, which is why this pot looks terrible. I also had like a very, very uncomfortable, stressful plant repotting conversation or situation in my last, well, it was missed, but I was potting the plant in the kitchen sink, and a lot of dirt went down the drain. I was like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And then it got stuck and clogged. I was freaking out. It took like 20 minutes to get the sink unclogged. We worked it out though. But it was because I was repotting that plant. Yeah. And then finally got around to repotting that one. Look at the little elephant. That is so cute. This plant here, this plant, and then there's one in the kitchen. Hey girl. This plant, and then there's some in the bathroom too. They all came from the same plant, but I also have gotten into this business of drying out flowers and stuff and kind of loving that. So this is from a bouquet from a wedding I went to a couple months back or a month or two back. This plant was a gift that I'm trying to like figure out, like, Meep. Can you see that? At first I thought I overwatered it, but now that's drying out. So I'm like, is it not enough water? I don't know. This plant was a gift. Dieffenbachia was a gift from a good friend of mine. This plant I actually recently acquired too. It just needs like some love and some TLC. The bottom of it, because it just was forgotten about, unfortunately. So I need to like take all of this underbelly off and then repot it. I just need a pot that's big enough. This plant was a gift. Well, I had half of it and then I potted it together. As you can see, I'm not thriving in that space. This is plant momming at its, like it just is. But there was a time where the plants were all over the desk. So that plant stand really came in handy with that. It's just been really cute. And it's like added so much zhuzh to the room, especially after taking the Christmas tree down. This plant, alocasia, look how big that leaf is. Seriously. Like it's insane. And I got really nervous because some of the, like this one, but apparently that's normal, that some of the bottom plants start to die off, but then you get new plants that come in. Because I was freaking out like, oh my God, she just gave me this plant. But that's normal, but everybody else is thriving. So that's good. I'm so out of breath. Okay, moving right along into the bathroom. It's super loud. I don't love it here. Shout out to the leaf blowers. Okay, in the bathroom I have a struggling little leaf, but these two also came from that same plant, that same pothos that I propagated. And then my little fiddle. Okay, This plant has been through the ringer. It has recently sprouted 2 new leaves, but for a while it was just the 4 leaves and it looked as sad as it looks right now. Because I got it before I knew how to take care of fiddly figs. I was very overzealous, but it's hanging on. It really likes being in here in the bathroom right by the window, so I just leave it and water it, and it gets a lot of the steam from the shower and stuff, so that's why I put it in here. One of the things I will say, as much as I love this apartment, I don't get a ton of natural light because of the roof. I think I mentioned this in my last video. Don't get a ton of natural light because the roof is slanted, the windows are small, and then there's like window units that take up a big part of that. So you don't want to put the plant in front of cold air blowing, but you also have to keep it near light. So I've been navigating that a lot. So we'll see. This plant, I am fostering it, bring it back to life. I still need to pot it. It needs to be potted. Really pretty, I mean, I feel like it needs to be potted. The soil doesn't keep water at all, but this plant we thought was dead. And I was like, it's not dead, it still got some green on it. So I've revived it and I gotta give it back to its plant mom to sit. And then this one is another alocasia plant. It leans, which I don't love. I think I need to repot it and finally repot it in this actual pot, because it has a hole down there. It's just covered by the tag, but replant that one. So that one's doing pretty good. And then the big money Chinese money tree. Love this plant so much. It's growing so fast. And I was nervous because when my friend gave it to me, it was actually sitting outside on her patio area. And so I was like, oh, when I bring it in the house, I don't know how it's gonna be, but it's very, very resilient. I see it's just so fun getting new plants and seeing how they grow and how they sprout new leaves. It's so nice. We've got our little pothos baby here. She already had done all of this to it, which I'm really, really happy about. And so when I got it, I just needed to basically move it and that's it. Water it, all that stuff. I think eventually I will pot it because I don't think, oh, the pot's at it. It's in the nursery pot still, but okay, got it. Get some of the dead ones off. Let that dead stuff go. Message. Okay, and then I have this rubber plant. The rubber plant I finally potted. I've never actually gotten a new leaf on this plant, and I really want to. I saw when I was at the nursery today, I saw some of the newer leaves on the rubber plants that they have, and I meant to ask her, but I forgot. But I've never gotten a new leaf, but also they're very resilient and very they just be chilling. My grandparents, miss them. They just be chilling. So I'm trying to get an understanding of what's happening. I really don't know, but we'll see. It's just really been fun to explore. I also was asked how many plants I own. I don't know, a lot. But anyways, let's unbox this plant. This plant has been on my wish list since I went to stay at a friend's in New York last year. Look. There are no words. I am just so grateful to God for connecting me with dope people who hook me up and all of those things. So I'll just say this. First of all, the nursery I was at today, I didn't get footage because I was so just in awe. I never go to nurseries. I normally would get my plants from Lowe's or Home Depot, but I want to frequent one, small businesses, obviously, and then two, just learn of other places in the area. So he put me on to this place. I'm going to link it in the description if you're in the Cincinnati area. It's called AJ Ron's Nursery, and I literally walked in, I'm like, oh, I wanted that plant, I wanted that plant, I wanted that plant, ooh, I wanted that plant, ooh, I wanted that, ooh, I wanted, every time that I would see something else, I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my god, more and more excited. And so the Monstera has been on my list. I have a baby one for a little over a year. It was gifted to me. I just don't even have the words. I was asking the lady so I have this situation at my house and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, I think you'll be fine. So we were talking through that. So that's I'm so excited to unbox this. And then I got a couple other ones here. One's a gift, but let's unbox this. Let's unbox this. Let's unbox this. Guys, look at her. She needs to be repotted. Technically she needs to be repotted, but you are kidding me. I'm still kind of in awe. Like, I learned, like, these are the things that I love. Here's another plant that I got for my birthday that I'm obsessed with. It makes such a good centerpiece. By the way, quick commercial break. My gosh, guys. Let's move on. There are others. There are others. There are others. My camera's overheating. I'll come back. I'll check back in a little bit. I'll check back.
Many months later.
So I just realized that I forgot to finish the video and I'm completely out doing other things. However, I wanted to at least finish up the video looking at how I look and do the lazy man's version of review of where I placed everything in my couch because I'm not getting off my couch. And also I meant to say in my living room. Monstera is over there. It's getting some pretty good light from the window. So I think it's going to be okay because the sun came in and it like streamed over there. So I think we're good. I repotted it. That was an experience. That was on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, I don't understand why you're not following me. Anyways, the Monstera is over there. That plant, I didn't plan to actually leave it there, but it's just kind of stuck. So eventually I'll move it. I've got the shelf over there. I've got another pothos on the table. The acacia is right there. The watermelon is there. It's so lazy. Succulents over there. Dieffenbachia is over there. And then, you know, some of my homegirls over there in the corner. This is I feel really good about it. The Monstera sat in the middle of the room for longer than I'd like to admit. And so I'm glad to have gotten it placed. But it's starting to get cold for real in Cincinnati now. So I'm going to watch everybody, keep them up to date. Because as cute as it is to get new plants, and it is, it's also like, all right, but who needs to be watered? Who needs to who needs to be shifted? Who needs whatever? And I want to keep an eye out on that. So I'm sure I'll do another update video in the summer. And I also need to just be mindful of, like, you know, finding this beautiful nursery that I did not vlog at because I really underestimated this nursery. Like, totally underestimated. I was like, that'll be cute. I'll get a little baby plant. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, sir. I really chiseled away at my plant wish list. And also, there are some other plants that are there that I'm going to go back and get. But also, you know, when you're a plant mom, it's easy to acquire a bunch of plants. So I'm trying to use wisdom and not get carried away, especially with the limited light that, again, it gets a lot of good light in this apartment, but there's not as much as it could be because of how small the windows are, slanted ceilings, yada, 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 even though I love this place. So I just have to be mindful of that. And I'm going to end the video here. What plants do you guys love? What plants are easy? What are some plants that you realized you want, or they're super easy or whatever? Let me know down in the comments. I'm sorry I look crusty. I wasn't planning to film today, but I need to finish the video. So like, subscribe, and share. You know how we do. Join the family. Love you. Welcome. New videos every Friday. All of that. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.